So the other day I was scrolling through Instagram and I'm going past all these images and I didn't like any of them. And I kept scrolling and then I realized that there was no reason for me to not like those images. I enjoyed the photos, I thought they looked cool, so why didn't I like them? And I realized that it has to do with a lot of how social media works these days. And there's a whole world of social media out there. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's YouTube, there's Snapchat, there's various other platforms. And we all have power over those creators because we can comment, we can like, we can subscribe, we can love it, we can laugh at it. Facebook has all these different options for things ways you can react to things. And that is the only way that we can control the content that we see. There's algorithms in play that read our likes and our dislikes and the things that we share in order to show us more. And that's the only way we control what's out there. If there's a creator who creates an image, the only way that they can get that image to become more popular and they can become a more widespreadly known creator is by you liking or subscribing or following or whatever the platform demands. And it's very easy to not give that like or not give that subscribe because you don't think it's worth your time. And I know I do this all the time. I'll watch a YouTube video that I really like and then I move on to the next thing. I don't give it a like. And I don't comment and I don't subscribe, but there's no reason not to, because to us as individuals liking and commenting, our likes and comments and subscribes are worth very little to us because we don't have to work for it. It costs us no money. It costs us very little time. If you're on Instagram, that double tap costs you, a fraction of a second. It costs you no time. But for that creator, that like is so valuable because that, in many cases, is their well-being. That's how they make their money. The fact that you like that image means that more people are going to see it, which means that they're going to become more popular, which means they might get more jobs, or they might get more brand integrations or ads or what have you. And so that like, while it means very little to you, means a lot to the creator. And so I think that the best way to illustrate this is by going through the follow feed on Instagram and looking at the images and noticing why you're not liking things. Are you not liking it because you don't want to see more of it? If that's the case, totally fine, don't like the image. If you're not liking it because you didn't ask for it to be there, like Instagram inserts these images into your feed and you're not liking it just because you didn't ask for it to be there, that doesn't make any sense because if you enjoy the image, if you like that work, you should like it because it helps that person out. It tells Instagram you want to see more things like that. Basically, it helps everyone all around and it costs you nothing. Now, there are platforms like Twitch TV that have a pay to follow system. And there are things on YouTube that you can't watch or you can't subscribe to without paying money. That's a totally different thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about free likes on Facebook or Instagram or any other platform because those are free to you and they can make a world of difference to the creator. So there's no reason not to like and subscribe and all that good stuff because you might as well. It doesn't hurt you. And that's something that I'm going to try to do more as an individual. I'm going to try to like that video if I enjoyed it and dislike it if I disliked it because that's feedback to the creator. It tells them what they should and shouldn't do. It's telling YouTube that you do or don't like this person and that they should show this video to more or less people. It is the backbone of how social media works. But putting value in your likes and thinking, I'm not going to give this a like because whatever, if that reason is not because you didn't like it, then you should just like it anyways because it costs you nothing. So that was just a little rant that I had to go on just because it was a thought that popped into my head and I really wanted to share it. So thank you for watching this video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can go ahead and do that. I'll have my Instagram handle here on the screen. I'd really appreciate it if you do that and subscribe and like and comment and all that stuff that I was just talking about. And until next time, toodles.